Is it possible that being the other woman isn't as terrible as society makes it seem? Could there be some hidden perks to stepping into the role of a rich man's mistress? Or is the glittering world of gifts, private jets, and secret romance just a facade hiding a much darker reality? Welcome back to the Trophy Wife's Guide to Life. Today we're diving into one of the most taboo, controversial, and honest conversations you'll hear: the pros and cons of being a wealthy man's mistress. We'll talk about what really happens behind the closed doors of these relationships, the risks you absolutely must know, and why some women find this role more appealing than a traditional partnership. We'll look at the pros, the cons, the harsh realities, and yes, even the numbers. You'll walk away with a new perspective on why mistresses exist, why they thrive in certain situations, and what it takes to navigate a role most women would never admit they secretly envy. Now, before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to the Trophy Wife's Guide to Life. This is your ultimate destination for understanding high-value relationships, decoding the secrets of power, and navigating the ultra-rich world like a pro. You don't want to miss what's coming up next. First things first, let's address the elephant in the room. Why do some women find themselves drawn to relationships with wealthy, often married men? Is it the thrill of the forbidden, the security of financial stability, or the intoxicating feeling of being chosen by someone so powerful? Let's be real. Money talks. And when a high-value man showers a woman with attention, gifts, and luxury, it can feel like stepping into a real-life fairy tale. According to a recent study, over $2.5 billion flows through sugar dating platforms each year, with some women receiving up to $5,000 to $20,000 per month from their sugar daddies. Those numbers don't lie. There's a real market for relationships where financial security plays a starring role. In some cases, mistresses find themselves living lifestyles most women only dream about: exclusive vacations, private jets, designer wardrobes, and allowances that could pay off a mortgage. Take famous examples like Marilyn Monroe, who was rumored to have been the other woman in multiple powerful men's lives. Or more recently, women like Lori Harvey and Blac Chyna, who've publicly navigated relationships with wealthy, high-status men while leveraging their beauty and social standing to elevate their own lives. Whether we like it or not, being a mistress, especially to a powerful man, is a role that's existed since the dawn of time. Kings, moguls, and politicians have all kept mistresses, often offering them lavish lifestyles in exchange for their discretion, companionship, and charm. But before we romanticize it, let's talk about what it really means, starting with the pros. The pros of being a rich man's mistress. 1. Luxury and financial security. Let's start with the obvious. Money. Being in a relationship with a wealthy man, whether you're his wife or his mistress, can open doors to financial security, luxury, and opportunities that most women won't find elsewhere. From rent-free living to six-figure allowances, many mistresses enjoy perks that go far beyond a dozen roses and a dinner date. In fact, according to sugar dating platform reports, women who engage in relationships with high-value men often receive luxury experiences valued at upwards of $10,000 per month, including jewelry, clothing, and travel. Some mistresses even save their allowances to invest in businesses or real estate, building their own financial empires on the side. 2. Exclusivity and attention. Despite being the other woman, mistresses are often chosen for their ability to provide something their partner feels is missing. Whether it's excitement, understanding, or even just a safe space to escape the stress of his public life, the mistress often commands a unique level of attention. For women who thrive on feeling desired, this kind of exclusive focus can be incredibly addictive. 3. Networking and connections. Here's something no one talks about. Being in proximity to powerful men can lead to unexpected opportunities. A mistress who knows how to navigate elite social circles can network her way into partnerships, friendships, and even career opportunities. Think of it as the proximity effect. When you're around success, it starts to rub off. For ambitious women, this is an undeniable perk. It's not just about money. It's about the connections that open doors. Many mistresses have gone on to start businesses, land dream jobs, or meet future partners through the social access that these relationships provide. 4. Emotional freedom. Unlike wives, mistresses aren't tied to the expectations of being a man's lifelong partner. This emotional freedom allows many women, to maintain their independence while still reaping the benefits of a high-value relationship. Now let's get into the downsides, because trust me, there are plenty. 1. You're always second best. As glamorous as the gifts and attention might be, the harsh truth is this: you're not the priority. When holidays roll around, when family dinners happen, or when decisions are made about the future, you're left on the sidelines. For many women, this reality becomes harder to bear over time. 2. Emotional turmoil. Even if you think you're prepared for the emotional dynamics of being the other woman, the reality can hit differently. You're constantly balancing secrecy, uncertainty, and the risk of being replaced. In fact, studies show that relationships with married men are far less likely to turn into long-term commitments. Around 3% of men who cheat actually leave their wives for the mistress. 3. Public judgment. Let's face it, society isn't kind to mistresses. While men who stray often escape with their reputations intact, women bear the brunt of judgment and criticism. Just ask women like Rachel Yucatel, famously involved with Tiger Woods, or others whose names have been dragged through the tabloids. 4. The fear of replacement. Here's the kicker. No matter how much a wealthy man adores you, there's always someone younger, prettier, or more available waiting in the wings. Maintaining his interest requires constant effort, and the pressure to stay perfect can be exhausting. As for number 5, this is the lack of stability. Mistress arrangements are often unstable. He might decide to end things suddenly, cut off financial support, or disappear entirely. Unlike a wife, you have no legal protections, no prenup, no shared assets, no guarantees. For women who rely on these arrangements for financial security, this instability can be devastating. 6. He might lie to you. Wealthy men who cheat are often skilled liars. He might promise to leave his wife, tell you he loves you, or make big plans for the future only to go back on his word. This isn't just speculation. Studies show that the majority of men who cheat have no intention of leaving their primary partner. The mistress is often left waiting for something that will never happen. You lose precious time. Here's a question you need to ask yourself. Is this relationship holding you back? Women who spend years as a mistress often look back and realize they lost time. Time they could have spent building their careers, finding a stable relationship, or securing their own future. As glamorous as the lifestyle might seem, it rarely leads to long-term happiness or success. 8. The risk of drama. Finally, let's not forget the risk of drama. Affairs can get messy, wives find out, public scandals erupt, and suddenly you're caught in the middle of chaos. Wealthy men have a lot to lose when their secrets are exposed, and in many cases, the mistress takes the fall. Trust me, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that fallout. The mistress versus the trophy wife. This is where it gets interesting. While mistresses enjoy luxury and attention, they lack one critical thing: security. A trophy wife, on the other hand, has the legal and social recognition that comes with marriage. She's the one who builds a legacy with her partner, who shares his wealth, and who holds power in ways a mistress never can. Let's not forget that women who win the role of the wife don't always keep it easy. Statistics show that 60 to 70% of second marriages fail, especially when infidelity was the cause of the first breakup. This means that even if you win him, the chances of long-term success are slim unless you bring value beyond just excitement and looks. So, is it so bad to be the other woman? The answer isn't black and white. For some women, the perks outweigh the downsides. For others, the emotional cost is simply too high. What matters most is understanding what you're signing up for and being honest about your expectations. Here's the real takeaway. High-value men don't just choose mistresses. They choose women who bring something unique to their lives. If you're positioning yourself for luxury, power, and security, don't settle for being someone's secret. You deserve to be the woman he builds a life with, not just the one he calls after dark. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is being a mistress a glamorous trade-off, or a role destined for heartbreak? If you're ready to learn more about securing a high-value relationship the right way, check out our free 3-part course on how to secure a high-value man. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time on the Trophy Wife's Guide to Life.